I'm really thrilled to introduce this next group for you. I'll have a few minutes to chat with them as well. Please welcome Oliver Phelps, who is George Weasley in the films. Thank you, Oliver. James Phelps, Fred Weasley in the films. Evanna Lynch, who is Lovegood. Matthew Lewis, Neville Longbottom. Wright and Ginny Weasley. Thank you all for being with us today. We're really, really excited to hear. Let's start with questions. Are there questions? Let's go right over here, please.
So yesterday, Bonnie mentioned that she pitched a new idea for the roller coaster. What was that idea?
Can we have some more volume, please, on the stage mics?
Yes, someone asked what Ginny Weasley ride would be, and I got quite flurried, so I don't know what that would be. And then I was speaking to Thierry later on in the evening, and we were trying to brainstorm ideas of what that could be. But I guess later on in the movie, it's Quidditch become a really big thing for her, so maybe something a bit more Quidditch orientated. I'm not sure. Or something with the Harry and Ginny skins at the end.
If we can figure it out, you guys will be sure to hear about it.
Yeah.
Let's go right here.
Could you tell us a little bit about you and your characters' experiences riding the Hogwarts Express and how you think that might compare to fans who now get the opportunity to ride a real Hogwarts Express for themselves here at Universal Orlando?
I think it was really cool for us because we were able to film on the actual on the ride itself. So when you ride from Oxford to London, and you see the different elements that go through. So it just totally took us back to when we filmed on it at King's Cross Station. But we only rode it 10 minutes outside the station and came back in again. So to be able to do the full journey is a great experience. I'm sure that the fans get involved with it as well. It's the exact same elements as we experienced, and it's just throwing into that immersive world of magic.
Other questions? Richard.
I can bring.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, thanks. My question is for the twins here. I work for a business paper, so I want you to challenge your characters and tell me what trait do you think they did that makes them good business owners?
I think they saw a gap in the market, hone in on it. I guess that what was really cool is that when we were playing the characters, we first started to get to know their entrepreneurial side in the Goblet of Fire when they're taking bets for the trials and tournament. And in the next episode, they're starting to testing out the products, and then come after the Prince. They've got their own store on the Diagon Alley, which is right here outside now. And what's quite cool is that was one of our favourite sets out of the whole series. And so when the guys said here that they're going to put it here, we were very excited. And then I got very, very excited when the first thing you pretty much see as soon as you walk in is a 15-foot version of myself. So
I've got a question for Matthew and then for Evanna. I'd love to hear you guys talk about the transition from the film world to what's been created here. So Matthew, just tell a little bit about what it's like to be surrounded by the sports kids.
Well, it's ridiculous to be quite frank. I mean, it's so impressive. When we were filming at Leeson Studios, the sets were brilliant. They were fantastic, but it was very uncommon for us to have a complete set. There had been half a set, so you got the cameras in on the crew. Whereas what you've done here, you've created a completely immersive 3D environment, and it's all in solid stone. And it's just you just can't get this anywhere else. From the moment you're here to the moment you leave, the illusion's never shattered. And with the exception of today, there's never any electricity cables flying around. You can't see any of the rides once you're in Diagon Alley. You're just in this world, taking this journey. And I think if we'd have filmed the movie here, we'd all have been a lot better. Because it's just you can't help but get pulled into the world.
Evanna, please.
Yeah, I mean, so many things that, like for real fans who know all the details, all the trivia, because there's so many details that if you hadn't read the books, you would just walk by them and wouldn't even know. And it's just really cool to walk around and you see little details, like there's someone pointed out, like, oh, there's where Harry stayed before his third year, and then I was thinking back to, oh yeah, he wandered up to Flooring Fortescue's every day. It's like, you can just walk through the books in this land, and I just love how you can do a full 360 turn and you don't see any roller coasters, anything else. It's the Hogwarts, you know, the skyline and the chimneys, and I didn't even need to go on the rides. I just like to kind of wander around and pretend I was a witch for 2 hours. Awesome.
Thank you. Bonnie, what was the moment, please, when you were walking around in the land that just sort of went, was there sort of one moment that you'll recall for a long time forward? It was sort of like, wow. I'm curious to know if there's something that sort of stood out for you.
I think the beauty of having something, so I think the perspective and the space and the scale at which they designed it is a very kind of way when you walk through, well, first of all, walking through sort of an alleyway into this huge land is something so special. I think you're so used to being in theme parks and everything's kind of giant size and spread out to sort of cater for large quantities of people, whereas they have made sure that it's very accurate to the space. And I think when you step through and you come in and it just opens up, I think that first moment, that first reveal, they should have a little camera just filming everyone's reactions as they come through. And then you think you've seen it all, and then you just take a few more steps and you see a giant dragon on top of Gringotts Bank that breathes fire. So that was a pretty amazing sort of cherry on the cake, I guess.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Any more questions? We have time for one or two more questions. Let's go here, please.
I'm not sure if this applies to Jamie and Oliver, but I was wondering what you guys thought about your wands if you had a chance to pull them and all the others.
I've got one on there.
We've already got one. We got there earlier before this one. No, there seems to be like more and more. We were just looking earlier, I think rather than just the character ones that you can sort of get, you've got your one character that you love and you want their one. There's basically like a selection process that you like an experience that you go and talk about, and there's certain interactive experiences that basically slowly you find the one that's been made for you. So, and it has these details of all the it's one that has ivy in it, and has a resulting sort of herb kind of elements to it. So I think there's so much history behind it, which is all of the things that Joe wrote in the books that unfortunately we didn't get to explain every single tiny detail in the films. I think almost for here it's all those extra details that she put into the books, and the backstory that's either connected to real herbs and ideas around there, or real sort of mythology of things. I think here you actually get to see the fans who really did with fine tooth comb learn her story in the world, get to see it.
Anyone else want to comment on that?
Was it about our personal ones? Oh yeah, well, I actually have two, which bothers me a bit, because it's because in the films, Luna's wand was confiscated in the seventh film when she was kidnapped, and they're selling the replacement one, which it feels a bit weird, because we all got to pick our individual wands, and that was one of the first things I did when I signed on. So the one in the Dumbledore's Army settings, and it was like I love seeing that there, because they wouldn't trust us with the ones like offset. They used to take it off us as we went on and off, and it's kind of like you get your wand, it's like now we're business, and then you can forget it was a film and just disappear into the world again.
Thank you. One more question, please. Looking for the back in case you missed anyone. Okay, we're going to go over right here. I'm sorry, was there one over here? Okay, here we go.
Hi, I just wanted to know about the new Fantastic Beasts film coming out. What are some of your ideas, or what are you thinking that's going to be coming from it? What are you excited to see from that?
Wow. I don't know really. I just think that the universe that Joe Rowling created is so vivid and vast and has so much depth to it that I think there's so much more of that world that we can explore. I say we, I mean that they can explore. then obviously anything that she writes will be brilliant. I'd like to see just more of the world outside of England. I know it's set in like New York, right? Alright? Yeah. Parts of it, yeah. But yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see wizards from all around the world and see what they get up to and all that part of it. And I'm sure she'll have it all, all in her head and where it's going to go and what's going to be, and that's exciting.
Yeah, I feel that as well, because you think of Hogwarts and Magic World as so British, and like it's reflected in the clothes they wear. This is not, the clothes the wizards are wearing is not for Florida, so I think they need a costume for one. And yeah, I'm personally so excited for them to explore the creatures. Like Fantastic Beasts it was such an amazing book. All the creatures, it was better than Pokemon, come on. So I just can't wait to see what else she'll come up with. And to meet Ralph's commander, because Luna has a connection there, and it's just exciting.
Thank you. Thank you all for your time this morning. We really appreciate it. Have a great time out there.
Thank you.